The biggest risk is going to be complacency. And I'll tell you why. We're not at euphoria. 600 points on the Dow might suggest to you that we are at euphoria. Complacency, where people think, well, about 3 years of a bull market, this is going to keep going up. No. Companies which don't deliver on profits, and remember, in Britain, earnings announcements are every 6 months. In America, they're every quarter, every 3 months. If they don't deliver, they're going to drop 20, 25%. Don't panic. If you're British and watching this, don't panic. You're not used to those kind of drops in a day. In Britain, if those drops happen, you should dump the stock. It's not going to ever recover. In America, if those happen, usually if it's a good company, you can just buy the dip and it'll recover. Americans punish their companies. Why? Because they've got more choice than we have in Britain. Okay. And they've got a more active retail investor base. So they punish them immediately straight away. And then you get a bunch of dip buyers coming in. The bottom line being, keeping calm is going to be important. Expecting sharp falls is going to be important. Expecting those sharp falls to rebound is important. What's the key macro scenario we're at? Interest rates are no longer the biggest story. What's the biggest story is, have interest rate cuts stopped? No, they haven't, as far as we can tell so far. The moment you get an inkling from either, well, actually the Federal Reserve in the US, that there'd be no more cuts, then you can expect a 2022 type of fall. We're not at that at the moment, so calm down. Equally, the interest rates and the background economy will not rescue companies with poor profits. Those companies with poor profits are not going to get away with it on the basis that everyone thinks, hey, it's okay, .com kind of era bubble. No, they'll be punished because there's choice of companies with profits. There's a lot of companies which are very profitable. So why would you stick with ones which aren't? We're always going to pick profitable companies, and companies which are growing profits and revenue as well, and companies which don't have lazy valuations. In other words, which are not overvalued. Okay, because everything else is going to get punished. It's going to get punished hard in this market because there's a lot of good choice out there.